On this edition of Eagle News, we have news. Now let's go to Brock Smith. He has some nice stuff for you.
This week we asked some of our multimedia students to make commercials. Here's how some of them went.
Arby's didn't invent the slider. We didn't even invent the sandwich. But we did invent Arby's. So in a way, you're welcome. Arby's, we have the meats.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friends say they don't want fries, get them the fries, or else your fries will be their fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
As some of you guys might know, we got new staff members here at Grand Valley High School, and some staff members got new jobs. Let's go meet them.
Hi, this is Miss Dawn. She works at Green Valley High School, and she's a special education teacher.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Okay, question 1. How long have you been working as a special education teacher?
I have been a special education teacher for 9 years now. So my first 5 were at an elementary school, and this is my 4th year at the high school.
All right. What made you want to teach at Green Valley High School?
When I did my student teaching, I had a teaching assignment at an elementary school and a teaching assignment at a high school. And I really loved working with the high school students. I really like just the teenage age group. I think teenagers are hilarious. And so I knew that I wanted to eventually come to the high school when I started working in Green Valley. I just started at Prairie Branch.
What made you want to become a special education teacher, and why?
I did my A+ tutoring hours in high school in our life skills room. I went to Lee Summit High School, and I loved working with those students. And then as I got it, so I knew that I wanted to work with people that had disabilities. But it was once I got into college that I learned that I could work with students that had milder disabilities. And I was never a rock star student in high school, so I wanted to work with students who were similar to me and maybe struggled a little bit and weren't huge fans of school. And I love what I do. So.
And last question, what's your most favorite thing about your job?
By far, it is interacting with my students and getting to know them individually, because I laugh all day long. I think teenagers are hilarious. I think that's why this year has been hard, because I don't get to know everybody as well because we're not in the room together. But during a normal school year, it's definitely just getting to know my students.
Hello, Mrs. Stone. Thank you for meeting with me today. So what exactly do you do in the office?
I am the registrar and the counseling secretary.
Okay, so are there any challenges in your everyday work lives now due to COVID?
As the registrar, I enroll new students, and with COVID, we're not allowed to have people in the building, so not being able to meet the families is more difficult.
Yeah, I could see that. So what is the biggest challenge you and all of you in the office are facing currently?
Biggest challenge is just not having kids there. It's just different. The vibe's different. Everything we do is a little bit different because there's no kids that we're dealing with directly.
Yeah. Okay, what are some precautions you and the other staff are taking due to COVID?
Everybody's always wearing a mask, of course. We attempt to stay 6 feet away at a minimum, and then just extra cleaning.
Awesome. Okay. And then are you looking forward to the students coming back to in-person learning anytime soon?
Yes, very much so. It's so quiet.
I bet. Okay, thank you for meeting with me today.
Thank you.
Here at Grand Valley High School, you have the opportunity to earn many scholarships. Let's go check out one of them.
With 2021 scholarship deadlines approaching fast, the school and a few other staff members have become aware that not a lot of people actually check their email and have learned what dates their scholarships are due. So this slideshow is just going to go over a bunch of information regarding that. The first big scholarship that actually applies to 9th and 11th graders is the Casey Scholarship. The deadlines will be on February 28th. You will have to have it submitted by then. Qualifications are that you live in the Casey metro area and your family has to have a score below 12,000 on our EFC calculator of your finances. You will also need a minimum GPA of a 2.5 unweighted at Green Valley High School. You have to make sure that you ask your counselor, or you can look on your transcript to find your unweighted GPA. This video right here will go over how to calculate your EFC if you need help with that. And then we're going to move to the next slide. This is about the Freshman Casey Scholarship. So this is how this program works. They have a college savings match program. If you click on the first link right here, this will show you to where the application is. Basically what the program is they will open a investment account where you can save for your education, and this will be sponsored by Missouri, with the state we live in. There will be 250 students accepted in the program, and how this will work for your family is that Casey Scholars will match the amount that you put in. So let's say you put in $500, Casey Scholars will also put in $500, but you cannot exceed $1,000. An additional $400 will be available for achieving milestones such as completing applications, doing your FAFSA, things like that. And then a one-time award will be given directly to your college of $1,400, which will also be used for your education. The other requirements that go along with this specific scholarship is that you need to complete the EFC calculator. Like I said in the previous slide, you need to have 2 short essays done. These are different than the junior scholarship, so make sure you pay attention and go to that website. And you will need to have 1 teacher recommendation, which is the same also for 11th graders. You can come back and watch this video if you're curious on how to do that. And then this is all about the junior Casey Scholarship. This is a little bit different. This is a traditional scholarship through Casey Scholars. The link will be listed right here if you click on this, which will lead you to your application and all of the things you will need to do for that. The meaning of this program is basically to give out funds to help with college for juniors in the Casey metro area. What happens is you have to go to a 4-year college or university, and how it works is you can have $10,000 awarded to you for up to 5 years. So even if you're at a 4-year university and you decide you want to go get your bachelor's degree for 5 years and spread out your plan, they will pay you up to $50,000. This can only use for your bachelor's degree though. So even if you're trying to get your master's, that will not be applied. This is given out to about 250 people. Last year, 6 people from Green Valley High School were awarded this specific Casey Scholarship, and I really recommend applying for this. You have a high chance of getting it. The requirements are to complete the EFC calculator. Most people who are awarded this have a low to moderate income for their family. Complete 2 short essays that again will be different than the freshman essays. Have 1 teacher recommendation, and the same thing as the last one, have at least a 2.5 unweighted GPA. Again, make sure you look at your transcripts to figure out what your unweighted GPA is, because it is different than what is listed on PowerSchool. We just go ahead and head to the next slide. This one is talking about the colleges that are applicable if you get the Casey Scholarship. There is 2 branches off of that. So if you don't get awarded the first session, there are 2 others that come through. It will be awarded to either UMKC or the University of Missouri Columbia. If you don't get the first session, which is the one where you get to pick between all these colleges, that will be your last option, is going to one of those 2 and getting awarded those. If we move to the next slide, this just talks about senior scholarships. So the application directions are going to be listed right here. The deadlines for the scholarships are February 1st and March 1st. About half of the scholarships are due on February 1st, and about the other half are due on March 1st. Make sure you're paying attention to which ones you qualified before, because a lot of people don't qualify for some of them, and then some people qualify for the other half. So it really just depends on which scholarship you're trying to look into. Every scholarship has different requirements. Again, all of them can be listed and found here at this link. But every scholarship you will have to fill out this form, which is listed right here, and it must be turned in to the office by 3 p.m. on either February 1st or March 1st to be considered. Tips to filling out the application can be found in this video right here to the side, and good luck to everyone who's applying.
Thank you, Brock, for that nice segment. Now, let's go to whoever is next in line in this wonderful news. You will go to prison if you do not give us the information we need. I'll look into it, okay? Are you accusing me of being not smart? Because I certainly am smart and you aren't. We've been trying to extract the information out of you. So I see you do not want to talk. Does that make you feel any better about yourself? Okay, Eugene, I see how it is. Can we see the information? Justice has been served. Whoa, that was interesting. Based on the sarcasm in my voice, it probably wasn't.
Winding your way down Baker Street, light in your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. You'll drink the night away and forget about everything. The city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taken you so long. Another year and then you'd be happy. Just one more year and then you'd be happy. But you're crying now.
Very nice. Now be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms right in front of you. All the nice clickables. Ooh. Very nice. I hope you have a fantastic day.